I don't know that a lot of people know this exists. Once again, it's something that you're not going to use every day, but it's something you absolutely have to have in your practice. So have you ever done a composite like on the anterior and you're like, oh man, that looks so good, but it's just so monochromatic compared to the one next to it? It doesn't mean that it was like, it looked bad by any means, but it just could have used some characterization. Well, I'm Bob freaking Ross, man. I want to paint some happy little trees, and sometimes I want to paint them on teeth. And so they have this product called Lite Art, and you can look. I label everything for our team, and this one says composite staining on the
This is
outside.
a deep track. I
But
love it.
it's called Lite Art, and basically you can go freaking totally Bob Ross on this, and you can mix all your colors together.
Wow.
There's a lot of palettes. However, I like one of the things that I love doing, and a lot of the orthodontists refer to me, is peg laterals. So I'm going to show you this case. This is one we did a couple weeks ago, and I always say we can make ugly teeth look pretty, and ugly teeth aren't necessarily ugly teeth. They're just the way that that patient presents with them. But this is a case that we did last 2-3 weeks ago, I should say. And if you look, this is not poor hygiene. This is just the way that this young lady developed. So, people would be like, oh, icon this. Icon is, you're going to spend more on icon to fix these than icon's worth, and icon may not work on these. This is really just modeled enamel. It's very strong, very sturdy enamel, but this young lady's mother's teeth are the exact same way. And so if you look, what we did is we did a milled hybrid ceramic on tooth number 10. And hybrid ceramics are beautiful because you can cut them back, and Shofu actually makes a really nice one of those as well, which is called the Shofu HC block. So anyways, I milled a hybrid ceramic, and I just cut it back in certain areas, and I came in and I mixed a little white and a little yellow, more white than yellow, and I just stained tooth number 10 to try and match the rest of the dentition. And then I came back with a translucent composite over the top of it, polished it. It's light cure. I don't know that it's Geimer technology, but it's a light cure pasty resin material that'll just fill it in. You can cover it up with a translucent composite and polish it just like the rest of your composites. I use this all the time. And
I love this case. I love this. Are you doing it too if you're doing like a layered composite and you can add different
absolutely. You can add,
I love that.
add little incisal halos. You can add little, how I hate to say mamelons, but how there's kind of a little peninsula that goes up into the mamelon. You can do that. I've got another case that I'll just share with you all real briefly if I have it on here. This is a young man. This is a really cool story here. Let me see if I can find this real quick. This young man is a foster child, and he's kind of had a tough life, and he fell and broke his front tooth, and he's about to undergo orthodontic therapy, but he was starting his senior year of high school, and I just wanted him to have a tooth, and so anyhow, let me see if I can add this real quick. So he broke number 9. Let's see here. Let me remove that. Let me add this. Sorry, this will take just a second. I'm almost done.
I'll probably try those paints for occlusal staining. I'd really just like to see how that looks with.
Oh, they're great for occlusal staining as well. I mean, they're fantastic for pretty much anything. This one's a really interesting case. So this young man broke number 9. You can see that number 10 is displaced behind number 9.
Wow.
But as long as you get the base shade, this tooth is only, I did a hybrid ceramic that only covers half of the facial on number 9. So the gingival is exactly as it was. The incisal half is hybrid ceramic, and I just cut it back and added some of the hypocalcification spots to it and polished it. And I mean, this young man, he's 17, 18 years old. He wasn't saying, "Oh my God, that's so beautiful," but he had tears in his eyes because he had gone around through foster home to foster home with no freaking front tooth and now he's able to start his senior year with at least something that looked like a tooth, and
Yeah.
nobody can see number 10. So now Dr. Chow and I are working with him, and we're going to get him back in good orthodontic shape and try and get him all fixed up. But these stains are just fantastic. And yes, Tanya, you can use them on occlusal stains, but what I'm going to tell you is that the reason people come to you to get their teeth filled is to get the shit out of the grooves. So don't put the shit back in the groove, okay?
Just want to see how it looks.
I know, I'm teasing
I would
you.
totally do that. You got to see, because then your anatomy super pops out.
I just like to see.
Yeah.
I think it looks really cool when people do it. It's not.
It
needed,
really
you know?
does. And hey, one of the best is Dr. Chad Perry, one of my good friends that lives here in Keller. He is a phenom when it comes to staining composite. And I tell him that all the time. I'm like, Chad, you spend so much time, but the people come to you to get shit out of their teeth, and you put the shit right back in it. He's like, stop it.
Can you come back later and bill for a sealant because you want to seal off the stained grooves? Is that no?
Maybe.
Yeah, you probably could. But
maybe I'll stain it pink or something. Give it some character.
Everybody needs to try the Lite Art. It's actually kind of
I have
fun.
to order a box now.
Yeah, it's really cool, and it lasts for a while. And you've got these nice little brushes that come with it, and a nice little white a little clear resin material to mix it with, and it's awesome.
Have you used any of that on your printed resins yet?
I'm not printing resins, but I mean, the hybrid ceramics are the exact same as what you're printing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can use it on that as well. So, and we're doing it. And the other thing is, let's say you put a temporary on there, like some veneer temporaries or a temporary on 89, and the color's slightly off. Then just really thinly mix some of the yellow, the brown, and the white, and just kind of run it over there and cure it. You're good to go.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Great products.